Good afternoon. My name is Doug Farmer, and I'm president of the Colorado Healthcare Association. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 Spotlight on Excellence Awards presentation. Each year, the association celebrates the great work that's done throughout the long-term care profession and recognizes those whose coworkers believe they stand out. We usually hold the Spotlight on Excellence during our fall convention. We dress up, we enjoy dinner, we enjoy each other's company, and spend an evening celebrating our finalists. While we've had to make a few changes this year, we felt it was more important now than it ever has been to celebrate the standouts of long-term care. A little change in venue wasn't going to stop us. 2020 has been an incredibly challenging year. My job is to represent this profession, those who work hard to make long-term care a success in Colorado, and the people you care for every day. I want to tell you how proud I am to represent you all. For the past 6 years, I've been proud to stand up in public forums with lawmakers, policymakers, and the media to tell your stories. While much of this year's been spent telling very difficult stories and sad truths, there have also been incredible stories of strength, bravery, love, and perseverance. As we get ready to recognize our award finalists, I want to make sure to recognize the fact that every person working in long-term care deserves our gratitude and our praise for all that they've done and all that they continue to do. Thank you. Before the members of our board recognize the finalists in each of our award categories, I'd like to make a few recognitions of my own. Congratulations to the new CHCA Board of Directors. The CHCA Board of Directors oversees the work of your association, provides direction to the team at CHCA, and share their experiences in leading the association's work forward. At the CHCA annual business meeting earlier this month, a new slate of board members was elected to serve 2-year terms. I'd like to thank the new board members for their dedication to the profession and their willingness to serve. Myself and the CHCA team look forward to working with you. I'd also like to thank Mark Bettinger for his service as chairman of the board for the past 6 years. A longtime board member, Mark became chair in 2014. He helped transition the association to new leadership for the first time in more than 30 years. He gave his time, his expertise to help grow the association and strengthen our work. I've personally appreciated Mark's leadership, his mentorship, and his friendship, and I'm happy that Mark will continue his service as immediate past chairman. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the team at CHCA for their work over the past year. We're a small team that's used to working closely together, and for most of this year we've worked apart. Difficult as that's been, they've kept their focus where it belongs, trying to make the lives of our providers easier. Any success that we've had came as a result of this team pulling together to work through adversity, so thank you for all that you do. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to extend a congratulations to Sarah Schumann from Brookside Inn in Castle Rock for being elected the American Healthcare Board of Governors. We look forward to supporting Sarah's work in our national board. And now congratulations to Janet Snipes. In June, CMS developed the Coronavirus Commission for Safety and Quality in Nursing Homes with the goal of creating a comprehensive review of nursing homes' response to the COVID-19 pandemic. 25 experts were chosen from around the country to participate on the commission, including Janet Snipes from Holly Heights Care Center in Denver. The commission's final report included analysis of systematic successes and challenges through the first 4 months of the pandemic and recommendations for improvements moving forward. Janet was a part of a small group of commission members to present the report's findings to Vice President Pence in late September. We've already seen some of the Commission's recommendations operationalized and hope to see more in the coming months. I'd like to recognize and thank Janet Snipes for her outstanding service to our state and nation in these challenging times. And now, to begin our presentation, I'll turn things over to Janet Snipes to present our administrative support finalists.
Hi, I'm Janet Snipes, the Executive Director at Holly Heights Nursing Center, and I am the immediate past chair for the Colorado Healthcare Association. A community's administrative support is often considered the Jack or Jill of all trades, known to handle a wide range of administrative responsibilities effectively and efficiently. These personnel create significant collaboration between departments using persistence, focus, and innovation. The administrative support nominees address the needs of their communities and residents while maintaining an encouraging office culture. With her contagious, never give up positive attitude, this senior campus workforce manager has embraced her potential to excel. Not only does she manage the workforce for over 160 team members in her community, she oversees the compliance program and time-sensitive surveys. She is also the senior support personnel for 8 other facilities within her company. The respect she has garnered from her team has resulted in staff assignment consistency, which has allowed the residents to develop stronger bonds with the staff in their community. As a dedicated advocate for her residents and team, she ensures everyone feels valued and cared for. She is Calista Gonzalez, Elms Haven Care Center. Friendly and accommodating, this nominee jumps into every role she is given with a great attitude and always gives 110%. She is committed to the Eden principles and desires to become an Eden trainer. During the holidays, she dresses up for each occasion to make her elders smile. In addition to dual roles at her community, which include admissions and medical records, both of which she excels at, she is also the main communicator between physicians and nurses. She leads by example and is dedicated to make a difference in the lives of those she serves. Her caring demeanor and thoughtful ways make every day a little bit brighter. She is Jennifer Alberg, Colorado Care Center. This nominee is always trying to help and ensures quality in all tasks that she accomplishes. A shining jewel in a challenging profession, her dedication and refusal to give up is why the CHCA Administrative Support of the Year is Calista Gonzalez, Elms Haven Care Center. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Calista, and congratulations, Elms Haven Center. I'll now turn things over to Kevin Putman to present the Assisted Living Caregiver Award.
We're here today to talk about Assisted Living Caregiver. An assisted living caregiver demonstrates their devotion, dedication, and commitment to caring for others every single day. They touch the lives of our residents, their families, and make a difference in the communities and for the long-term care profession. This caregiver is known as the rock of her department, where she is depended on to guide, inspire, calm, and lead her care teams. Known for her compassionate and caring nature, her team looks to her for support. Her residents consider her a shining light during these difficult times. The little details are what makes this caregiver shine. To encourage the residents to eat, she will dine with them. She will trim chin hairs. She will blow dry and curl the residents' hair, help them find a beautiful outfit to wear in order to inspire confidence within her residents. They are treated as though she is their best friend. A kind voice, a gentle smile, inspiring hope, and encouraging as their angel on earth. Having overcome personal obstacles has shaped and inspired this nominee's sense of calling and her spirit of kindness, compassion, and excellence. With her steadying influence and a spirit that exemplifies what it means to care for those in a long-term care community, Ratna Petropoulos, lovingly known as Nana, with the Gardens of St. Elizabeth, is CHCA's Assisted Living Caregiver of the Year.
Congratulations, Jane, and congratulations to the Gardens at St. Elizabeth. Before we move on, I want to take a second to just recognize and check in with our online community. Thanks to everybody who's been posting comments as we've gone along, and I want to encourage people to do that throughout the entirety of the presentation today so that our finalists can see your support. So we're going to throw a few of those on the screen here, and then we'll move on to the next category. Kathleen says, Harmony Point is here and excited for everyone. Melissa here from the Gardens at St. Elizabeth, so excited to find out who the Spotlight on Excellence Awards are going to. Good luck, everyone, and congrats to all the nominees. And Aaron, Regent Park is here with the winner, Shirley Patton. Woohoo! And last is Maka, Sunny Vista Living Center here. Yay, Pearl Strauss, you're amazing. All right. Next, we'll turn to Joyce Humiston for Nurse Administration.
Hi, I'm Joyce Humiston from CNG Healthcare Management, located in Cortez, Colorado. It's always an honor for me to give the Nursing Administration Award of the Year. As a nurse myself, it's a great pleasure. Nursing administration professionals must be able to coordinate care and communication while overseeing administrative challenges. These leaders have implemented positive recruitment and improved retention in their communities. They create and sustain supportive environments with leadership, mentoring, and knowledge of their community's healthcare needs. The finalists are as follows: an assistant director of nursing, infection preventionist, rehabilitation nurse, staff development coordinator, and a certified wound nurse. This nominee wears many hats that allow him to provide excellent service to his residents and to support his team. He has led the education for his community during COVID through dedication, surveillance tracking, PPE, and hand hygiene. This individual's vast knowledge, expertise, commitment, leadership, and his compassion are immeasurable. He is an integral part of this community and has dedicated his life to the care of the elderly, and who you would want at your side during these challenging times. He is Mahootab Kadana, Summit Rehabilitation and Care Community. Known for treating every resident like each day is their birthday, this center nurse executive has an infectious energy that inspires her team to work harder and connect with the residents on a deeper level. Her dedication to long-term care for the last 18 years has made her the heart and soul of her community. This director of nursing once took it upon herself to climb a ladder and get on top of the building to ensure that there wasn't a gas leak out of concern for her team and residents. As a fearless leader, she was going to inspect the potential problem herself. Her contributions are endless, and she sets an exemplary example to her team and community on how they should treat and care for those who trust us to be there for them. She is Kay Dooley, Bear Creek Center. The last nominee's team sees her as the female version of Mr. Clean, only with a face shield and a mask. Some of her favorite activities include educating her team regarding black lights and timing the hand wash stations. This individual has minimized the spread of infection and illness in her community, as well as in surrounding facilities with her shared knowledge, dedication, and in-services. She ensures that her team's outstanding care efforts are met with vigor and tenacity, including reinvigorating best practices, and her quest to educate so that our community may take better care of one another. A sign of a true leader is knowing they can trust their team. This SDC's faith in her community is demonstrated by her choice to entrust her mother in their care. This remarkable individual showcases what a standard in healthcare should be. She is Terry Myers, Colorado Care Center. And for the winner, her knowledge of infection control and the guidelines of most governmental agencies is second to none. She is driven to maintain the safety of her facility and those under her care. Having spent more than 2 decades dedicating herself to healthcare in the service of others, she is recognized for her compassion, her commitment, and her work ethic. Terry Myers, Colorado Care Center, is the Nurse Administration Professional of the Year, and I congratulate you.
Congratulations, Terry, and congratulations, Colorado. Now we're going to check out a few more comments from folks that are checking in with us. Benita Jones, congratulations all the finalists. We salute and celebrate you today. Heather Turhark, congratulations to all the nominees and winners. Thank you for all your dedication and hard work in healthcare. Margie Wellage, congratulations to all the nominees and winners. Your hard work and dedication to our residents and our industry is truly inspirational. Thank you for leading by example. Woot woot. That was my best shot at that. I also want to recognize that we know that a lot of you are out there watching this together. If you have a moment and can jump on and just leave us a note and let us know where you're at and who you're with, and maybe throw a comment or two on there for some of our finalists. Yeah, we'll figure out, tell us how many are in your group, and we'll figure out and recognize who our largest group is at the end of our presentation today. So now I'll turn things to Beth Williams for Nurse of the Year.
Good afternoon. My name is Beth Williams and I work for Life Care Centers of America. I am here representing Colorado Healthcare Association, and I will be presenting to you this afternoon the Nurse of the Year Award. A good nurse is much more than a medical professional. Nurses provide a critical communication bridge between staff, residents, and family members. Leading by example, nurses have taken the time to know the residents, their care, family members, and team members. Nurses find success through effective communication, advocacy, and unlimited support. As a caregiver in the medical community for 18 years, she began as a CNA for abused, neglected children, then a QMAP for individuals with developmental disabilities. She became an LPN while working at a kidney dialysis center and then received her BSN to become a registered nurse and has dedicated herself to long-term care. Not only does she provide exceptional care to those in her community, but she is a family caretaker and an animal lover as well. An active member of the care team who ensures any concerns are resolved. She is professional, compassionate, knowledgeable, and personable. It is evident that she cares for others, and being a nurse is where she belongs. She is Jessica Klein of Parkview Care Center. Our next finalist is an inspiration to residents, their families, and staff. This nominee runs a tight ship and ensures that proper care is always provided. She motivates her team to continue to learn, push themselves, and remain focused on the residents and how they can make a difference to them. Having begun her career as a CNA, working weekends while passing her LPN boards, and now as an RN and charge nurse, this ambitious and dedicated member of long-term care encourages others to continue to excel. This nominee is always interested in learning and participates in projects regarding QAPI, PPE, and UTIs, as well as assisting with staff COVID-19 testing. This individual's intuition and peaceful presence allows her to provide the greatest level of care and highest quality of life. She is Jennifer Garcia of the Rio Grande Inn. Our final nominee embodies every attribute one hopes to have in a registered nurse. She understands the true meaning of what it means to be a team, and her follow-through is impeccable. This nominee strives to go above and beyond in meeting regulations, but she is also determined that residents' care and continued nurturing of their emotional needs has a paramount place in every interaction. Her intense thirst for knowledge continues to push her forward and succeed. She is a bright spot in every day and helps others remember why they chose to enter the field of nursing. She is setting an amazing example for her daughters with her fortitude and the honor and pride she is being a nurse. She is Karina Quiros of Belmont Lodge Healthcare Center. And our winner. She maintains a calm and collective environment, and her residents know they will be well taken care of under her attention. With her thoughtfulness and compassion shining through each day, the Nurse of the Year is Jennifer Garcia with Rio Grande Inn. Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Jennifer and Rio Grande. Now we'd like to encourage folks to get the message out for us. Those of you that are watching and sharing today, we ask you to click the share button on Facebook and blast this good news and these positive messages out to your entire network so that the good news gets a little bit further than just our own internal group of folks. All right, we'll run through a couple of comments now. Emily Kate, 3 people here watching from the UK. Congrats, everyone. Jay Moskowitz, Terry in Colorado, thank you and congratulations. And Jasmine Brown, Kenton Manor is here as a group watching. Corbin Sanchez, Belmont Lodge, 30 people. Wow. Good job, Belmont. Ephraim Price, Colorado is here with the winner, Terry Myers, watching with our team and residents. Congratulations, all. All right. And now I'll turn things over to Dana Runniger to present our Partner in Quality Award.
Hi, I'm Dana Runiger, Quality Initiatives and Leadership Chair with the Colorado Healthcare Association. Partners in quality are recognized for their generosity of time and resources and partnering with facilities to support residents and staff. They play a significant role in achieving goals for quality of life and quality of care for residents. Today, CHCA would like to honor and thank them for their service. This nominee and his team are recognized for going above and beyond to advocate for and protect the elderly and long-term care facilities in Montezuma County. As COVID began to threaten the most vulnerable, this individual and their team sent EMTs to test all of the residents at a local community, as well as preparing a unit to accept any positive residents to help prevent the spread of the illness. This nominee also reached out to private citizens and obtained $110,000 in donations for a rapid tester to keep the community safe. These champions of the elderly and the difference they have made to our communities will never be forgotten. This individual and his team have shown that during a crisis, we as a healthcare team can come together to support our most vulnerable during these difficult times. This is how it should have always been and will hopefully continue to be. The partner in quality of the year is Dr. Kent Aiken and the Southwest Memorial Hospital.
Congratulations, Dr. Aiken, and thank you for your commitment to our profession. Now we'll do a few more comments. Allison Remy, woohoo! We're here cheering on Jason from Arvada Care. Paul Ford, Life Care Center of Littleton, representing. Congrats to everyone and go Michelle. Luciana Romero Singer, congratulations, Jennifer, at Rio Grande. CNG is so proud of you. And Benita Jones, I wish I could see all your faces in person today. One day soon we'll all be back together. Keep letting your light shine, and thank you for everything you do for our elders. Couldn't have said it better myself, Benita. Thank you. And our next category is social services, and Melissa Latham will present for us.
Hi, I'm Melissa Latham, the administrator at Larchwood Inns in the Park. And it's my pleasure to be able to introduce our social services finalists of the year. Social service professionals are involved in every aspect of a resident's life, even before they're admitted. Their goal of integrating quality of life and quality of care through person-centered care, psychosocial well-being, and autonomy. Our finalists are respected for both advocates and educators and appreciated for the positive energy they bring to their communities. This resident services coordinator will do anything it takes to promote and enhance the quality of life for her residents. As a tireless advocate for every senior, she is never off the clock because she is always trying to positively impact her residents' lives. This nominee has a master's in social work and is the LPN in her community, as well as being a friend, a caregiver, and an advocate to all of those under her care. Humble and kind, she believes all hands on deck, and more hands make light work. She is always willing to jump in and help, and lend a hand to anyone in need. Selfless, humble, and kind, the seniors in her community mean more to her than anything else. Jody Drew, the Gardens at St. Elizabeth. This nominee's work is driven by her innate understanding of human nature and dignity that she provides to all under her care. She listens to her residents and families, finds solutions to difficult problems, and determines a resolution. Due to the restrictions pertaining COVID-19, this social services director took it upon herself to come on in her days off and to wash, cut, and style the residents' hair. This provided a positive outlook in a very difficult time. She also facilitated window visits and a pen pal program to help fight the isolation in her community. This devoted nominee has also trained her team members in infection control practices, which has prevented any cases in her community. Pearl Strauss, Sunny Vista Living Center. With a kind and compassionate, loving nature, this nominee is an exceptional example of what a social services professional should be. She shows each resident that they matter, whatever it is to making them feel special. Whether it is making fresh tortillas, finding their favorite spicy pistachios, or knowing how many creams to put in their coffee. This nominee truly demonstrates that every resident is special to her heart. She loves to listen to her residents' stories and often comforts the family with their anecdotes after they have passed. A mother and an advocate for quality care who is knowledgeable, compassionate, caring, and unbelievably patient. This bubbly and contagiously energetic nominee is loved by her residents, team, and her community. Monica Trevino, Trinidad Nursing Home. A social services professional who is always the first to open her door and welcome those in need with open arms. This social services assistant is like a breath of fresh air who ensures her residents have a magnificent quality of life. The social services professional of the year is Monica Trevino, Trinidad Nursing Home.
Congratulations, Monica in Trinidad Inn. I want to take a second to encourage folks to participate heading into next year. I know that it takes some time and some effort, time that we really don't find ourselves with a lot of, extra time these days, but taking the time to nominate someone for our spotlight is important. Everyone that gets nominated gets a letter from us letting them know that they were nominated, letting them know that someone that they work with thought enough of them to submit something to us. So we hope that you'll take the time next year and put just a little energy forward to let somebody know that they're special to you and special to the people that you work with. So we'll read a few more comments here. Janet Burns, Sunny Vista are here. 27 of us enjoying this celebration. Thank you, Janet. Ashley Fellows, we've got 26 people here supporting everyone. Congratulations, especially to Pearl Strauss, nominee for Social Services Professional of the Year. One more coming. Lisa Romero, Rio Grande, and over 50 people in the facility celebrating with our winner, Jennifer Garcia, RN, and finalist Sabrina Gray, CNA. We've got one more. Paula Humiston Mitchell. Vista Grande is watching with close to 50 people watching. We're excited to have 2 finalists today. Thanks, everybody, for the comments. I'll now turn things back to Janet Snipes for our Environmental Services Award presentation.
Hi, I'm Janet Snipes, the Executive Director at Holly Heights Nursing Center, and I'm the immediate past chair of the Colorado Healthcare Association. The role of the environmental professional is continually expanding in scope and regulatory responsibility. They impact every department in their community, which includes maintaining a home-like environment for those who live and work there. The environmental professional's commitment to quality of life for their residents and team is extraordinary. Often thought of as Johnny on the spot by residents, this director of maintenance is an individual who is diligent and committed. He is always willing to go the extra mile and support his team with positive motivation. He is never still and has directly improved 4 resident neighborhoods. As a result of the pandemic, this nominee creatively structured a pod to allow residents to safely participate in outdoor patio visits. This included a shared, socially distant area, complete with tables, chairs, and plexiglass screen. He also helped create an isolation unit by installing a safety screen and other measures to ensure the residents and staff would be safe. This nominee takes pride in his work and does it with a smile every day. He is Manuel Perez, Healthcare Center of Franklin Park. This nominee treats each resident as though their concern is of the utmost importance. He has a keen eye for details regarding the little things that will make a difference in his community. As a maintenance director, he has initiated tasks such as installing umbrellas on the park benches for family visits, increased lighting in the hallways, and air conditioning in the chapel. Often referred to as MacGyver in his community, he came to his facility after years as a helicopter mechanic in the service, then to property maintenance management, and for the last 15 years in long-term care facility maintenance. This individual takes great pride in his work, while making certain he does everything possible to help residents maintain their dignity and supports them in being able to help themselves. He is Andrew Kaler, the Gardens of St. Elizabeth. This maintenance director carries the responsibility of maintaining a large community and interacts with the residents each day, helping to ensure the residents love their home and their surroundings. He believes it is his responsibility to be available for his elders. This nominee became certified as a CNA as well. He makes every day a party for his residents by doing little things to make them smile, such as dressing up as Sandy from Grease, singing karaoke, and playing music bingo. Known as the go-to person for any technical issues, his team and residents often seek him out for any electronic assistance. This committed nominee aspires to become a nursing home administrator who believes that we all should have nice homes to go to, and our residents do as well. He is Samuel Pullman, Harmony Point. This nominee is the kind of team member who motivates others to work with integrity and inspires them to be their best. Leading by example by assisting with constructing the Veterans Day parade float or planting tulips one by one, he understands that the community is his residents' home and somewhere they should take pride in. Ensuring that there is a place for everything and everything in its place, the Environmental Services Professional of the Year is Manuel Perez, the Healthcare Center at Franklin Park. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Manuel, and congratulations, Franklin Park. Now we'll read a few more of the comments that have been coming in. We appreciate everyone doing that. We're getting lots and lots of comments. They're great. Teresa Holding, thank you very much to everyone in healthcare. Thank you for everything that you do. Jay Moskowitz, congratulations to Pearl from all of us at Vivage. Yep, we did that one. Shelley Warnshalls, congratulations, Pearl, on being a finalist from all of us at Vivage Senior Living. We're so proud of you and your passion for our elders. Mikey Schmidt, congrats to all the finalists, and thanks to all those who selflessly serve our wonderful elders. Thank you, CHCA, for making this event work remotely. You guys rock. Thanks, Mikey. And now I'll turn things to Mark Bettinger for our food and nutrition presentation.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark Bettinger. I'm the president and CEO of Korea Hospitality and the immediate past chairman of the board of the Colorado Healthcare Association. Food and nutritional professionals understand the importance of the dining experience to the residents' quality of life. They appreciate the benefit of person-centered care in their communities, creating a sense of home, knowing personal preferences, and the role of food in evoking happy memories. In the 36 years this nominee has been a food and nutritional professional, she has embraced the changes in the long-term care industry, assisting residents with adapting, accepting, and flourishing as well. When communal dining was no longer available, this nominee took initiative to ensure the residents' voices were still heard and their nutritional needs were met. Although the Residential Food Council was unable to meet, she made certain resident opinions were gathered and assisted with new concepts for meal transportations to the room. In addition to coming in early, staying late, and the powerful bond between this nominee and residents, every restaurant quality meal is homemade. She is Elizabeth Spillman, Wheat Ridge Manor Care Center. Whether welcoming new residents or those returning from rehab, she calls each resident by name. A poised lead server, she explains dining guidelines, answers questions, and takes special orders with enthusiasm and patience. She has shared her understanding of the residents with new team members and helped them connect with those under their care to meet their needs. When COVID caused dining rooms to close, this nominee took the initiative to draw fun or beautiful art on all 150 resident dining boxes each day, empowering her team to participate as well. Efficient, dedicated, and kind, this nominee shows that one person can make a difference by providing a positive experience each day. She is Liberty Petropoulos, the gardens at St. Elizabeth. The purpose of this nominee's work is to provide the best care to her residents, which is demonstrated by her attentiveness to every resident need, fulfilling requests with a smile and kind words. She gets to know the residents and can provide them with comfort at a moment's notice. An intelligent, caring, and devoted dietary aide, she took the initiative to pursue conversations with IDT members in order to improve the end-of-life program in her community after the loss of one of her residents profoundly affected her. The discussion created the opportunity to work as a team during these difficult times, as well as how to grieve and support one another. She is Jacqueline Avanti, Harmony Point. With a positive attitude and a smile, this nominee knows she will make every resident's day better and provide them with a nourishing meal. She chooses each day to make it different and help her residents and her community thrive under her care. Not only is Elizabeth Spillman an exceptional cook at Wheat Ridge Manor, but she is CHCA's Nutritional Professional of the Year.
Congratulations, Elizabeth, and congratulations, Wheat Ridge Manor. I'll now turn this to Jay Moskowitz for a presentation of our Therapy Award.
A remarkable therapist is able to reach beyond the physical to mind, body, and spirit to truly motivate. They have the ability to inspire and encourage with their creativity and their commitment to their profession. This nominee's mission is to dignify and transform post-acute care and long-term care with every word and action she takes. She has reinvented the therapy department into a welcoming and fun environment where patients are enveloped in compassion and understanding. By addressing the residents' functional needs and ensuring changes for better social engagement, she has decreased their anxiety and created a feeling of home, which has inspired for better quality of life. She has reduced the decline of long-term care patients with programming, ensuring assisted living residents and maintaining the level of function to thrive in their environment. And skilled admissions have successfully discharged. One patient feels that she is a very sweet and hardworking lady with many talents. No matter how busy she is or how she feels, she will always go above and beyond for patients. I never feel like a burden when I'm working with her. She always makes certain her residents receive the care they need. She always makes certain her residents receive the care they need. Paula Ravis, Medallion Post-Acute. Always thinking outside the box to motivate his residents, this physical therapist has brought in ski poles and tennis balls to create white canes for a legally blind resident, coordinated Hawaiian Day for a 98-year-old resident who was unable to attend a long-awaited trip to Hawaii with his family due to the pandemic, and most recently used his free time to paint a few four-wheeled walkers fire engine red with flames for a resident who is passionate about the firefighting community. This nominee is known to take initiative to make a difference in his community, including creating a tagging program for staff to easily identify a resident's level of assistance, ways to conserve PPE, establishing sanitation procedures for gate belts and other equipment, and holding a piano concert to lift the morals of his elders and team members. His kindness, leadership, and knowledge and willingness to help others exemplify why long-term care industry is fortunate to have him. Jason Niemeyer, Nevada Care and Rehabilitation. As Director of Rehab, this nominee has improved the quality of life for her residents, who advocates for those in her care, and ensures that therapy is an integrated part of their care, always listening with a smile. This devoted individual, Paula Reyes, Medallion Post-Acute, is the Therapy Professional of the Year. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Paula, and congratulations, Medallion.
Hi, my name is Amy Gegline, and I'm the administrator at Western Hills Healthcare Center in Lakewood. I'm here this afternoon to present the award for Activity Professional of the Year. These activity professionals have significantly impacted the lives of their residents and communities by emphasizing their care on the quality of life for the aging population. They exemplify dedication and service. These professionals create programs to implement into their residents' daily lives to provide entertainment, fulfillment, and socialization for those under their care. This nominee views the residents as his friends and says his job is not a job at all, but an opportunity and a blessing to come and have some fun with his friends each day. This activities coordinator is conscious of being in a faith-based community and will ask residents to join him in prayer for their safety to and from their destinations. Always willing to make his residents smile, this nominee will often dress up in silly costumes, such as an ice cream cone or a Christmas tree. Determined to accommodate all the residents, he works around their schedules, popping in to take residents to get ice cream or scenic drives on a Sunday afternoon. Every day, this individual helps his residents with humor and kindness. He is Andy Padilla, the Gardens at St. Elizabeth. Known as the historian of her residents, who has dedicated herself to long-term care, for over 30 years, she takes the time to learn about those she cares for as inspiration for memory talks, as well as to design activities that will pique their interest and assist with her helping them find companions in the community. This nominee participates in events in the local community to bring in activities that will benefit her residents in the facility. Even with COVID restrictions, this activity director has implemented activities that her residents adore while maintaining their safety from 6 feet apart. She understands how important one-on-one time is and has a back-to-back schedule to ensure every single resident's needs are met. She is a friend, a daughter, a sister to everyone. She is Kim McDonnell, Vista Grand Inn. This nominee, also known as the Geriatric Whisperer, has a special gift of calming the anxious, giving hope to the hopeless, giving her shoulder to cry on, and making any activity fun. Her dedication is shown by her actions, whether she is taking a resident who wants to go to church on Sunday, to driving a resident 1,000 miles to see their dying daughter for the last time, or spending a night serving dinner to a couple for their 75th wedding anniversary. In addition to being the activities director, this nominee is also the social services director and manages all Level 1 and Level 2, as well as the Medicaid referrals and certifications. She has dedicated 30 years to caring for our aging population and has committed herself to making a positive impact in long-term care. She is Shirley Patton, Regent Park Nursing and Rehab. This nominee believes in getting to the root of an issue and uses her special gift to help address her residents' unmet needs. She demonstrates strength, leadership, courage, and humanity in caring for the elderly. The Activity Professional of the Year is Shirley Patton, Regent Park Nursing and Rehab. Congratulations, Shirley.
We're going to now take a few more comments. Robert Miller. Calista is the best, selfless, and dedicated to make sure our employees are cared for while providing a great work environment. Woo! Jay Moskowitz. Liz and I started in 1981 at Wheat Ridge. So proud for you and Wheat Ridge. George Christie Davenport. We love you, Kim. Congratulations. Love all of us at Parkmore Village. And Marilyn Martinez. We're here celebrating our winner, Liz Spillman. So deserving. Thank you very much for the comments. And for our Assisted Living Administrator Award presentation, I'll turn things to Kevin Putman.
Hello, my name is Kevin Putman, Senior Vice President of Operations and Development for Well-Aged Senior Living, and also the Vice Chair for the Colorado Centers of Assisted Living. An Assisted Living Administrator is dedicated to enhancing the environment in their assisted living community and encouraging their staff to succeed by making sure all of the moving parts of a community work in harmony. The Assisted Living Administrator is determined to improve the quality of life for their residents and the communities they serve. They make certain their team provides a safe home, socialization, amenities, and support to ensure their residents' happiness and comfort. All of this reassures their loved ones know that they are being well cared for. As the LPN administrator for her assisted living and memory care community for nearly 14 years, the passion she has for her residents and her team is infectious. She is praised by residents and their loved ones for guiding an exceptional team that provides excellent care and kindness. It is apparent that this administrator is valued by her community and her residents are grateful to be under her care. And she is Robin Dunbar of Mountain Vista Assisted Living and Memory Care. Now, this individual encompasses all of the great qualities of a leader in their community and always aspires to implement new programs to enrich the lives of those under her care. She developed an in-house therapy program and a concierge service to encourage a safe and healthy lifestyle. This administrator is always willing to roll up her sleeves to work alongside her team, whether she's covering the overnight shift, serving meals and washing dishes, or grabbing a mop to help the housekeeping department, or just simply making the time to listen when a resident needs someone to talk to. She understands the importance of making every day special, including monthly theme days such as National Hot Dog Day. This administrator is fair and understanding, encouraging work and personal life balance to all of her employees, as well as strong communication with residents and their families. She is Jane Wollison, the Gardens of St. Elizabeth. This administrator has mastered multitasking. He wears multiple hats at the facility, including marketing and admissions, housing coordinator, and assisted living administrator. He makes sure that people are happy to come to the community and call it their home. He takes time every day to do activities with his residents and makes himself available to them. This nominee seeks out the best in every person and is always supporting and coaching them in order to help them achieve their goals. His ability to motivate and support others, providing guidance and solutions for his team, has had a lasting effect on his team and has strengthened the culture of their community. He is Rand Conroe, Castle Peak Senior Life and Rehabilitation. As an assisted living administrator, this nominee understands the whole picture in managing a facility and why all of the moving parts of a community need to work together in harmony. This administrator believes that there is always room for improvement. Her team believes she is the definition of excellence and empowers her staff to always do more. Your Assisted Living Administrator of the Year is Jane Wollison, the Gardens of St. Elizabeth.
Congratulations, Ratna. And I want to apologize for our mistake. We figured that doing this live and online, we would find a few glitches, so we apologize for putting you all through a repeat of our earlier. But congratulations. I will now turn things over to John Brameyer for our presentation on business office management.
Hi, I'm John Brandmeier. I'm the President-elect of the Colorado Healthcare Association. I'm here tonight to present the Business Office Management Award. The contributions of a business office manager vary to meet the needs of each community. However, a common thread that is evident is the support for the residents and employees beyond the confines of the business office. These supporters of long-term care are willing to step up, assist others, and help find a solution to any challenges. The embodiment of integrity and unwavering values, this individual, a vigilant focus on the financial aspects of her community, ensuring her team is held to the same level of accountability to always do the right thing. In addition to this nominee being excellent in her role and managing the business office unaided, there is a warmth to her nature as she spends time with families and residents to ensure they are fully informed and have all of their questions answered. This individual endears her team and her residents to her by demonstrating her consideration of others, including making breakfast at 5:30 in the morning, to show appreciation helping with staff shortages, hosting holiday parties, and participating in events to support residents. She is Margie Rice, Kent Manor. This nominee is a perfectionist who has overcome significant obstacles in life and has flourished in long-term care, beginning as an activities assistant, then a medical records clerk, and now an accounts receivable specialist for her community. She is committed to excellence, whether she is helping a resident or a family with Medicaid applications or managing over 150 resident trust accounts. This nominee touches the lives of those around her each day and understands that her choices affect those under her care. She radiates a positive attitude and believes that being there for her residents is the right thing to do. This individual is always available to listen to residents' stories, empathize with what they are going through, and build relationships to encourage the residents to feel welcomed and at home. She is Yacina Saracito Campos of Mesa Vista. As an assistant business office manager, this nominee seamlessly manages her workload while taking the time to engage with residents who need assistance. This individual can often be found stepping outside of her role to serve coffee, meals, washing dishes, and to help lead activities in the community. Her ability to follow through, hold herself and others accountable, as well as excellent leadership and a substantial work ethic, set an inspiring example for her team. Consistently exuding integrity and with strong personal values and ethics, she is a pillar in her community and what long-term care needs in every employee. She is Michelle Burke, Autumn Heights. A prominent figure in her community, this nominee is an ambassador to long-term care. She is filled with confidence and tenacity, sharing her knowledge and compassion to help those she serves navigate the complex world of care sources, financial needs, and resources. With an unmatched devotion to her community, the Business Management Professional of the Year is Margie Rice, Canton Manor.
Congratulations, Margie, and congratulations, Kenton. We have 4 more award categories coming up before we get to our best of Bowden and the closing of our ceremony today. So now I'd like to turn things over to Beth Williams for our presentation of our Health Information Management Award.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone. My name is Beth Williams and I work with Life Care Centers of America. I am here today representing Colorado Healthcare Association, and I have been given the honor to read the nominees today for Health Information Manager. Health information managers face the challenge of managing both paper and electronic records and ensuring that vital information is readily available. They are considered experts in their field and are recognized for contributing to the success of the facility through their support of residents and staff. A pillar in the success of taking her community from a 1-star to a 5-star facility, this nominee makes those she serves her highest priority, conducting herself professionally, respecting privacy and confidentiality, communicating effectively, and is committed to both the residents and staff in her community. As the health information manager and the IT director, she literally makes herself available 24/7 to her team and residents to ensure their information technology needs are met. Her team defines her by this quote by Althea Luna: "You are like an ocean, quietly ebbing and flowing to the rhythm of life, but wildly expansive and profoundly powerful. You are boundless, you are whole. Your quietness is your strength. Your depth is your advantage." She is Teresa Holding of Broomfield Skilled Nursing. Next, although his role is the health information manager, his primary focus is his residents, which he takes care of as though they are family. Previously, as chaplain, he provided religious services, supportive of all residents' varying beliefs. Always compassionate, this nominee makes certain residents know he is there for them. With a cheerful disposition and continually ready to help anyone in need, this nominee is considered to have a good-to-go attitude and true grit to his residents. He understands that some in his care do not have many visitors and makes it his mission to listen and show them support. A calming presence in his community, he is known to de-escalate tense situations because they trust him and know he cares. He is Eric Purcell of Arborview. And our winner, interactive with their team and residents, brightening the day with their sense of humor, this nominee truly makes a difference in their community. Their leadership, guidance, and dedication to their residents and team is admirable. The Health Information Manager of the Year is Eric Purcell, Arborview. Congratulations.
Congrats, Eric, and congrats, Arborview. And now for a presentation of Nursing Home Administrator of the Year, Mark Bettinger.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark Bettinger, and I'm the President and CEO of Calabria Hospitality and the immediate past chairman of the Colorado Healthcare Association. The Nursing Home Administrator of the Year award is given annually to a nursing home administrator who demonstrates exemplary qualities of leadership in directing the operation of a nursing home. The administrator builds the bridge to compliance and quality care while being mindful of the quality of life in their care. They have earned the respect of their team, residents, family members, and communities. Our first nominee began her career in long-term care as a CNA in high school. Her passion for making a difference in her elders' lives empowered her to become an RN and then a director of nursing. Her knowledgeable and fearless nature, combined with her heart of gold, led her down the path to become a nursing home administrator. Through her leadership and dedication to quality of life for her residents, the community went from a 2-star facility to a 5-star home. She obtained a contract for hospice GI level care for the community and also sits on the hospice board of directors. While ensuring the safety of her residents during the pandemic, this individual also understands the importance of having programs available to enhance the quality of life for those under her care, including many pony parades, outside residents' window and outdoor visitation, as well as bands playing live in the parking lot. She shows her staff her appreciation of their care and dedication by surprising her team with lunch just to say thank you. This administrator always puts her residents, team, and community first. She is Claudia St. Peter, Colorado Care Center. Our next nominee is the heartbeat of his community. He exhibits a fierce understanding of his community's culture and demonstrates remarkable leadership. In less than 2 years, this nominee has taken his 1-star building and turned it into a 5-star home. Some of the changes include the facility's first deficiency-free survey in 16 years, instituting excellence in clinical services, opening of the memory care units, and increasing occupancy by 25%. Though the most notable quality of this administrator is his humanity. His first decision when this community became his home was to move his office directly off the lobby so that his door would always be open to his team, residents, and families. His empathy and compassion are boundless, including welcoming residents to his home for Christmas when they had no family to spend it with, and taking them to funerals of their friends and loved ones to say goodbye. A favorite story of his team is when this administrator, who had 5 young children of his own, worked overtime and paid for a young CNA to attend nursing school because they aspired to become a great nurse. He is Leroy Baker, Broomfield Skilled Nursing. This magnetic nursing home administrator's community runs like clockwork. She understands that it takes a village to care for a community, and her team is happy to tackle that task under her leadership. This vivacious nominee loves finding creative ways to make her residents' lives enjoyable. Whether she is orchestrating a facility-wide Halloween costume party, fighting the COVID blues by creating drive-by family visits, or inflatable characters dropping by to brighten the day. As the Chinese proverb states, a gem cannot be polished without friction. The pandemic has shown that this administrator shines during a crisis. As the trials and challenges arose, she made certain her team would be safe by proactively acquiring additional PPE and ensuring her community was never without supplies, as well as spearheading a team to create homemade gowns. Even with the responsibilities of an administrator, she focused her efforts on the care of her residents and her team, embracing ways to bring her community together like a car parade and purchasing a video sharing platform so that her residents could always be with their families. She is Michelle Fraternali, Life Care Center of Littleton. Our winning nominee not only expects his team to address concerns in their community to provide a higher quality of life for their residents, but he encourages them to anticipate the needs their team and those under their care will have in the future as well. This administrator understands the strength of his team and the challenges they face and stands with them. Join me in congratulating the Nursing Home Administrator of the Year, Leroy Baker, Broomfield Skilled Nursing.
Congratulations, Leroy and Broomfield. I'll now turn to Jay Moskowitz for a presentation on CNA of the Year.
Certified Nursing Assistant, Jay Moskowitz. As a vital member of the healthcare team, certified nursing assistants are often described as compassionate, dedicated, and patient. These nominees for CNA of the Year have demonstrated professional growth, leadership, and often role models that embody the person-centered care within their communities. They are often our heroes on the front line of caregiving, supporting the lives of those that they care for each day. Please join CHCA in honoring the CNA finalists from each of our 6 districts.
This nominee understands that caring for someone's body also means tending to their soul. While encouraging activities and socializing among the residents, as a minister, the CNA also holds Bible studies for those seeking a spiritual connection, reading scripture, and singing gospel, allowing residents to use the lessons he teaches to connect to their own lives. A commanding presence in his community, this restorative aide empowers his residents with his kind words and guidance, including one individual that suffered from a stroke and was unable to walk. This resident was seen walking with the nominee's assistance, a smile on her lips and laughter in her voice. His motivation and encouragement, as well as her desire to walk, allowed her to advance to that point. This CNA loves his job and his community and knows that when he is there, the residents will be cared for and loved. He is Drew Chowder, Harmony Point Nursing Center, District 1.
With a warm and welcoming smile, this CNA makes her community feel like home. This nominee does not provide cookie-cutter care. She embraces what is special about each resident as an individual. The time she dedicates to tasks like helping a resident with their hair or assisting them with getting dressed is what makes the difference in her residents' happy lives. She will purchase little barrettes, headbands, and jewelry just to make the day of those under her care a little brighter. Her kind heart and her ability to listen and learn about each resident is why this CNA's quality of care is an inspiration. She is Mary Carmen Silva, the Peaks Care Center, District 2.
Hello, I'm Chrissy Swanson, the Senior Administrator at Colonial Columns Nursing Center and the District 3 Chairperson. I'm pleased to introduce this nominee who was provided exemplary care in her role as a certified nursing assistant for 25 years. Always on time and ready to work, every time her team needs her, she is there with a helping hand, a positive attitude, and a smile on her face. She has distinguished herself as an outstanding nurse aide that residents request by name. With sympathy and compassion, she waits with residents so they are not alone as they pass. This CNA sets an excellent example for her new team members while educating and training them to succeed. She is Kimberly O'Wart, Parkmore Village Healthcare Center, District 3.
Hi, I'm Melissa Latham. I'm the Nursing Home Administrator at Larchwood Inns and our chairperson for District 4, CHCA. And it is my pleasure to be here today to introduce you to one of our CNAs. This individual found his calling to long-term care while he was still in high school working as a dietary aide. His love of helping the elderly inspired him to become a CNA, and then most recently, one of the 4 medication aides in his community. An example of his extraordinary care was when he ensured his resident was comfortable returning home and her husband was confident in the care he could provide. He educated both of them on the special care she needed and addressed all their safety concerns. He provides dignity to the elderly population, and his community has watched him grow into a loving, dependable caregiver. He is Jacob Hayden, Larchwood Inns in the Park, District 4, CNA of the Year.
Hey, this is Ron Cook with District 5. Here's for our nominee. As a dedicated and knowledgeable CNA, this nominee orients new CNAs and takes them under her wing. She improves staff morale with Foodie Fridays to celebrate the weeks free of COVID, where the community can bring in individually wrapped treats to share. Due to the pandemic, some residents were attempting to give themselves haircuts, resulting in a need to wear ball caps. So this CNA now stays after work each week to help her residents feel more beautiful as a licensed beautician, ensuring they receive their cut, color, and curl before their loved ones arrive for their outdoor visits. Each day, this nominee demonstrates excellent service to everyone, and she is always there to hold their hands and provide comfort during the worst moments. She is Sabrina Gray, Rio Grande Inn, District 5.
Hi, I'm Carol Glover with CNG Healthcare, and I'm the District 6 Chair for CHCA. This certified nursing assistant has devoted her life as a caregiver and friend to our elderly and long-term care, because caring for others is the heart and soul of who she is. Having been with the same community for 39 years, she still shares a smile each day, proud of the difference that she makes with a heart full of love. This quiet, dedicated nominee never falters, regardless of how difficult the challenge may be. She provides quality care to her residents in a dignified and professional manner, always handling every situation with understanding and grace. Her team often seeks her guidance, giving her loving nature and the desire to help. Her dedication to her residents is supported by the fact that residents and their families often try to talk her into going home with them when they are released from the community. She is Betty Brady, Vista Grand Inn, District 6. Congratulations, Betty, and thank you to all of our CNAs. You are the front line, and we appreciate you.
This CNA knows that caring for her residents is her calling in life. She has proven that although times have changed, the care and dedication that we as healthcare professionals provide to our elderly does not. an inspiration and a role model to her team, reminding all of us what true devotion and quality care for others is. Your CNA of the Year is Betty Brady, Vista Grande in District 6.
Congratulations, Betty and Vista Grande. And now we turn to our final award category, the Vesta Bowden Award. The Vesta Bowden should be thought of as sort of our recognition of a career spent in long-term care. And now to make a presentation, our Vesta Bowden presentation, is our longtime General Counsel, Mr. Fred Miles.
Hello everyone, my name is Fred Miles, and it's my pleasure to present this year's Vesta Bowden Award. This marks the 53rd year that the Colorado Healthcare Association presents its coveted Vesta Bowden Award for distinguished service in the field of long-term care. This award is, we believe, the most prestigious honor that we can give to someone who has performed a outstanding service to the profession of long-term care and to the community of the frail and elderly residents of Colorado that we serve. In our long history of presenting this award, it remains unique by the very fact that it has only been given to the most very select group of people. Simply stated, to receive this award, you must have made a significant, substantial, and lasting contribution to the overall betterment of Colorado's senior population. This year, due to the extraordinary circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic, we must present this award by a taped recording. We will try to keep with the long-standing precedent in not revealing the award winner until the end of the presentation. But unlike past presentations, we will not be able to enjoy the reaction of the recipient and the audience as his or her identity is slowly revealed. But first, as always, and to continue to honor those individuals who have received this award, it is important to tell those of you who may be new to the profession a little about the person who the award is named after. Vesta Bowden was one of the association's founders, and this award was first given in 1967 to her, and since then in her name. Why? Because Vesta was a registered nurse who owned and operated a nursing home in Denver in the 1950s and 60s. Back in those days, nursing homes were known as boarding homes, and Vesta considered her residents to be more, however, than just living there or boarders. To Vesta, they were unique individuals with separate needs both socially and clinically. Thus, she initiated individual care programs for them that provided, along with basic nursing and ADL assistance, a component of social interaction and other creative activities to enrich their lives. You might say Vesta laid the blueprint for what we now call resident-centered care. It's not easy to get this award, as the published standards that nominees must satisfy are rigorous. There are 6 criteria, and while I won't repeat them here, it is important to note that to be awarded this honor, you must have had a continuous record of service in bettering the lives of those we serve, as well as to be active in the improvement of the profession and the advancement of its ideals. Each award winner must have a deep commitment to the delivery of quality care and to make that contribution in a demonstrable way. In looking at those we have recognized in the past, it seems that every year we are fortunate to have individuals nominated who are worthy of this award. And tonight's winner is no exception. In fact, in reviewing the nominating materials, a common theme was that this person's contribution to long-term care is best exemplified by 2 words: service and commitment. Our honoree has shown this service both as someone providing leadership in directing long-term care community centers, as well as providing leadership on behalf of the profession as a whole. Our award winner started her career working in nursing homes over 30 years ago. rising up through the ranks to management level positions, beginning as a social services director and then moving on to become an assistant administrator and then finally becoming an administrator and executive director at 3 different nursing homes. She has served our senior residents in these capacities for over the course of almost 30 years. One way to judge the character of someone serving in these types of positions is to see what their staff had to say about them. For example, one staff member commented, "I was always impressed with how well this person knew every single resident. Always out on the floor and never missed answering a call light. It was truly an honor to work with this administrator who is a loving person and dedicated to her residents." And so too some remarks from a resident's family. "This person is the best there is, stopping every day to listen to us. We just needed a kind soul to her and my worries were really over. She really helped me emotionally." Our recipient has also shown a deep commitment to providing leadership and improvement in the larger arena of long-term care. Within the organized profession, she has continually served the Colorado Healthcare Association in several different ways. This involvement first included being elected as president of District 1, where she facilitated monthly education meetings for her fellow administrators. Next, she began service on the association's board of directors and represented the profession in the original drafting and revisions later to the occurrence reporting manual. Her community outreach commitment, including serving on the steering committee for the Colorado Center for Nurse Excellence, service with the Alzheimer's Association, and the Senior Services East Coalition. Somewhere along the way, her interest in long-term care regulatory matters must have bloomed as she then moved from facility-based positions to take a position on the staff of CHCA. Believing in the organization's mission to promote quality of care and a fairer regulatory system. In this position, she has directly represented long-term care in the regulatory arena as an effective advocate. As one of her nominees said, she develops excellent relationships with all of our partners, the State Survey Agency, Ombudsman, infection control experts, and QIOs, just to name a few. She represents long-term care in a professional, honorable way with elegant poise, gaining the respect of our valued colleagues. She has recently been on the front lines in assisting facilities in grappling with the sometimes vague and ever-changing public health orders and CDC guidance during this pandemic. She has been a go-to resource during this difficult time in assisting facilities to understand and to develop effective policies and procedures in this chaotic and trying period, as well as being a source of comfort and encouragement to the profession's communities. In summing up the attributes of this award winner, she pursues these activities with incredible enthusiasm and good cheer. She is an extremely positive person, and by now I am confident that you have guessed her identity. It is our own Ann Kokish, CHCA's Director of Quality and Regulatory Affairs. I must take a minute to make a personal comment at this point. When Ann was the Executive Director at St. Andrews Village, we entrusted the care of my mother to her and her staff. We were not disappointed, as Ann and her team did everything they could to allow Mom's final days to be as comfortable as possible. I have also another personal connection with Ann, and that is with her late husband, John. He and I were classmates at DU Law. John was an interesting guy, to say the least, and in the course of practicing and running his own law firm, he became known as a very effective and diligent advocate on behalf of his clients. Their daughter, Rebecca, has followed John into the legal profession and his law firm and still carries on with their practice today. And also has another daughter, Jessica, who is also a very successful person in her own right. Unfortunately, pandemic restrictions do not allow us to make a personal presentation of the award, nor the opportunity to provide you with a few remarks from Ann. So, in light of these circumstances, and without further ado, on behalf of CHCA, I would like to present this year's Vesta Bowden Award for Outstanding Service in the Field of Long-Term Care to Ann Kokish.
I'm Becky, and this is my sister Jessica, and we are Ann's two daughters, and we're so happy to be here today. Thinking back on our mom, one story that came to my mind right away is from when I was about 11 years old. And although today my mom would tell you that we were the perfect children, I remember it a bit differently. And I was having a particularly grumpy 11-year-old time. And as my mom sat on my bed putting me to bed one night, I remember her telling me that it's so much easier to go through the world happy than go through the world grumpy. In fact, she told me, all you have to do is go to bed with a smile on your face every night, and if you do that, you'll wake up with a smile on your face in the morning. I took what she said to heart, and every night for many years, I went to bed with a smile on my face, just hoping that the next day I wouldn't have to try so hard to wake up with a smile on my face. Because of that, we want to tell you the 5 things about our mom that make us smile.
Number 1, being a great role model. She parented by example in being honest, true to her word, and hardworking.
Number 2, she made us breakfast every day. And that means she would get up early, extra early, to go to work and leave a hot breakfast in the oven in tinfoil for us. And although that meant, or I would like to say it meant a lot to us as children, looking at it now as working moms, it's amazing to think that she got up every single day to make sure we had a hot breakfast before she left for work in the morning.
Number 3, always showing up with a game to play. She was a very playful mother, but she has taken that to a new level as a grandmother and always shows up with badminton or cornhole or some new game to ensure that her grandkids have a great time.
Number 4, as the older sister, I usually believe that I'm right if my sister and I get into some sort of a disagreement. I go to my mom with that oftentimes, and she will never agree with me. On the other hand, she never agrees with my sister either. She doesn't play favorites. She doesn't take sides. She always tells us how much she loves us both and that we'll work it out and she's not getting in the middle. And although I usually would rather she side with me, as I look back on it, I'm so glad that she's been strong enough to take that position for all these years and never play favorites.
And number 5, always focusing on the positive. She has such an amazing way of making the best of a situation, and having a mom that you know you can always go to and will welcome you with a warm, big smile, whatever has happened in her day, has been such a blessing to us. We love you, Mom.
Congratulations, Nana, we love you.
Congratulations, Nana, we love you.
Thank you, Fred and Becky and Jessica, and congratulations, Ann. I couldn't think of a more fitting person to receive this year's Vesta Bowden Award. It's been an honor to work with you over the last 6.5 years, and I think you fit the Vesta profile perfectly. And at this time, I just want to thank everyone for joining us this afternoon and for celebrating the best of the best in long-term care. As a profession, we have many challenges ahead, but I'm confident that we can face them together and tackle what's in front of us. I wish you the best for the year ahead, and I hope and look forward to next year at this time when we can celebrate all those professionals who have made long-term care a better place for everyone in Colorado. So I thank you for your time. I wish you the best. Be well.